Hello fellow commanders and welcome to another Strategic Command World War II World at War with me, Bubblebox. We get the Lorraine battleship over there in the Mediterranean. As if we haven't got enough battleships, Tokyo mobilizes its home guard because we've been scouting around there, around around Japan. Danish workers getting upset, the usual blockades in and around France. Armoured Warfare Level 1 for the Americans, Naval Warfare Level 1 for the Russians, and Logistics as well. Cool. So the turns are getting quite long. I hope you don't mind. That means the episodes are quite long at the moment. I mean, I could split them into 2 per turn, but I like to keep it to 1 episode per turn, even if the episodes do get a bit long. So let me know what you think about that in the comments below if you have any thoughts on that. As we watch the AI take its turn, there's another one of the remaining Japanese battleships just spotted there as the Germans just move their units around before they do their attack. We're in June the 4th, 1943, so we can expect a few attacks in the summer months from the Germans, probably from the Japanese as well, even though they can't afford it anymore. So just a bit of reinforcing going on. Got a few comments in the last video. I do like to get a few comments. I will read them all and respond to them. We've got a few from Nick, a few comments from Nick and Cadus and a couple of other people. So I'll be addressing those during this video as we get into those particular theatres. Battleship, I think that's just bumped into one of our subs, so that's going to take a bit of a pounding. Takes a 5 health off that battleship as the battle continues in China. So it's good weather, so we're going to get a bit of air battle. I mean, one thing I could do to speed up the turns would be to put it on fast when the AI is having its turn, but I think it's nice to see, or it makes it easier for you to follow if you can see what the AI is doing. Again, let me know about that. I'll keep it as it is for now, though, for sure. I think most people prefer that. The Luftwaffe are going to work as well over in Russia. We've got our nice lines of defence set in Russia. Cadus, I think it was Cadus, did say that we should attack the Germans wherever possible to start getting their points down. It's absolutely correct, but I've got to do it in a non-suicidal kind of way. We don't want to attack, lose loads of health and then get counter-attacked in the next turn and get some of our units destroyed. We've still got to be a little bit careful with the Russians. Remember, we're only in halfway through 1943, so the Russians are still getting their strength up, but they will get hugely strong during the next year or so, and we will definitely be pushing the Germans back, and we'll speak about what we're going to do in the Western Front shortly as well. So we've got a bit of a Nebelwerfer firing. Nebelwerfer, or rocket artillery, looks like a Nebelwerfer firing into our core over there, taking it down to 5 health, so that's quite low, and there's just Panzer sitting next to it. More bombers going in, 5 health on our core over near Leningrad as well. Attacks over near Moscow as well. Doing a little bit of damage back to the Germans, so that's all we need to do at this stage. The Germans trying to counterattack to the north of Italy as well. We did take northern Italy with our Brits. The Germans are responding down there as well, which is taking more of their units away from the Eastern Front. There's another one attacking into Trieste. Damage for us there, but again, the more, they're taking damage back every time, almost every time they attack the Japanese, so yeah, that's good. Got a Katyusha firing defensively there against the core that's attacking. That'll do no damage, I'm sure, as it doesn't. We did land there in Port Moresby, just to the north of Australia. Hopefully we can do some. We can just take some more ground, just start island hopping and pushing back against the Japanese there in the east. More attacks by the Japanese in China. One of our garrisons, was that a garrison? I think one of our garrisons just got destroyed there. That's no biggie. French holding on to Paris nicely. Some Hungarians just trying to do them a bit of damage there. And in Greece, we've got a lot of panzers down there, which is a problem. It means we can't really attack down in Greece at the moment, but it does also mean that all their panzers are down in Greece, so shouldn't complain too much. That's a good place for their panzers to be if they have to be anywhere. But a big attack on our Turkish corps, down to 2 health. That could be lost if they swap and do another attack.
Attacking out of Nanying now, the Japanese. I have pulled back out of Nanying currently. So we're onto the movement stage, it looks like. Everything's moving around. Another little attack though. Do move a unit into Nanying. I was hoping they'd leave that blank, but obviously they don't. AI's not that stupid. Things are moving around. They'll move all their armies and corps around first, then they'll move their leaders around, and then they'll move their planes around, and then they'll move their navy around, and then we'll finally get to have our turn. Sevastopol's just about holding on down there in the south of Russia. Got to remember to keep reinforcing that. Another little attack there though by the Germans into our army this time. We are pushing through here into in the centre of Russia a little bit as well. That does seem to be working a little bit. Putting a bit of pressure on the Germans. Just moving their air force around now. And their navy. And hopefully soon it'll be our turn. You can see the navies are just immense now for the Allies. So many units to move around. It does mean the turns are, as I say, getting a bit long. So if I do rush things a little bit, please don't. I'm just trying to keep the length of the episodes down just a little bit. Second border garrison destroyed, and there's all the bits and pieces that are going on. I'll let you pause that and read that if you want to. Yeah, so I'm going to speed. So if I miss a few things, just let me know in the comments. You know, just say, oh, you missed this, you missed that. Don't forget next time, because I'm going to be pushing to just keep these episodes to a reasonable length. Garrison spotted there. We've got a UK tank and we've got a Russian tank as well to use, so we really need to remember that. Anyway, let's start off over in the Atlantic. We've cleared the Atlantic, of course. Let's just make sure we've got anything over here. We need to bring these guys forward. We're not too worried about anything being in the Atlantic. I think the Germans have just got one unit left, one sub, so I think it's safe just to fast move all of these over, get them over to France as soon as possible, make our presence felt over there, load up everything else that we can load up onto transports this time as well. So transports will move faster, of course. They're cheaper, and we have a port now where we can unload everything. So we'll get them over nice and quickly. Get these tanks over as well. Get them onto transports. Move them over. Fast move. Oh, fast move, please. Oh, there you go. Thank you. This one has to go onto a port before it can be moved. That's that. Oh, we've got a nice mechanised infantry unit here as well. Grab that onto a transport, move that over as also. And this guy, I was hoping is of no use at all now, so I was hoping I'd be able to decommission it, but I can't. I could operate it somewhere, but yeah, not just gonna have to leave that, I think, there. Waffling on. Let's get back to Europe. Now we have landed here. The French doing a good job. French have got 72 points. We're just gonna let them hold on to. Ooh, what's that leader doing there? Can we do a little bit of an attack? Oh wow, it'll actually do us damage. We're just gonna hold these positions, I think. So we're just gonna reinforce the French until they link up with the invasion that's going on over near Bordeaux and Nantes. So we shall reinforce our French friends. It might be worth just trying to link them here. I think we'll do that. We'll just move that garrison up to there just so that we link these areas across there. Now, can the French buy anything? No, they've only got 45 points. Oh, they might be able to buy a garrison actually, which it might be useful. Yeah, they can just buy a garrison, so we'll purchase a garrison for the French. Now, our landings. Insofar as our landings are concerned, we'll talk about those paratroopers in a minute. It's also been mentioned about Vichy France. Vichy France is a bit of an anomaly because once we liberate Paris, you might have thought Vichy France might come back on board, but they're not really. They're still Axis orientated, so that's a bit weird. Not sure why that is. They are. Someone asked, I think it was Nick, if the French could liberate Vichy France. Yes, the French could liberate Vichy France, but we would have to declare war on Vichy France. And to do that, we could declare war on Vichy France. We may do that once we get some more units, some American and British units over into France, first of all, and then we'll be able to take over Marseille, Vichy
there and perhaps just take these units out near Sweden. That's a possibility, something we could do, but that's not our main priority. Let's move these guys forward. Also, I want to keep away from the coast a little bit because I'm going to scout out a little bit actually. There are guns around here, which I'm just going to check the position of. I can't remember where they are. There's a gun there near Brest, and oh, that's all. Okay. Oh, I've left that a bit close. That's going to get hit next time. So just that gun near Brest. So we could take Cherbourg fairly safely. I might move up towards there, take Cherbourg as another landing position where we can bring more units in. That's not in range of guns. Or I could move up there and actually let's just move. We'll keep on the road. We'll move up to there. And oh wow, okay, we won't hit that this turn. We will unload our 17th Airborne. And we could take St. Malo at the same time, I think. We could move them onto there. We'll take St. Malo. Might get hit by that truck, but that's another port we've taken there by that gun. We've got to get rid of those guns at some point anyway. We can also move another unit in, another airborne unit. We won't be able to unload those till next turn because the ports aren't up to strength yet. Now I've got this unit here we can move up. Okay, I don't think there's any units in here. So I think we can just move our British commander across there. This guy's going to get completely surrounded. I think we can move our Canadian army up there a little bit as well. And land something else over here. We've got Eisenhower, yet another... Or we could get some more... Let's get some more... Oh, actually... Oh, no, I think that just moves to there. Oh, no, they can land there. Okay, that's good. Oh, yeah, we'll get more airborne. I think that's fine. But we can't land anything else till the next turn, can we? No. Okay, so we'll get ready to land a couple more. We could land one next turn onto St. Malo, but then it'll be in range of that gun, so I don't want to put anything there just yet. So we'll leave that as that is just there right now. Not going to move all these destroyers around just yet. There's one submarine somewhere, but I'm not going to go and move everything to hunt for it. We'll just keep that over there for Brest. Carriers, there's not a lot else I want to do. Now, I was going to bring these paratroops over to Denmark, and it was suggested, of course, by Nick, and I agree that these are going to be much better of much better use over in France. So we're going to prepare these for to just fly over to France and land over there, get them working in France for us. So we'll set them on prepare. Both of those, they can go over and land somewhere next turn. We've got our bombers, which yeah, they take damage pretty much everywhere. Too much damage and too many points. So we're going to leave that for now. I will buff up my fighters though. There, they might come in useful. We're going to have to fly them over to Britain soon. So let's just... I'm going to upgrade these ones. We've got fighters 4 now, and we can get long range. So we'll get them ready for action. And this one as well we shall upgrade. Level 4 fighters, very nice. Okay, and this bomber, we could just kind of it's a strategic bomber. I'm not too keen on them, but I will upgrade it so it's ready for action, and we'll just upgrade or reinforce. Yeah, we'll reinforce our carriers where we can and upgrade them if we can. This one's not even in a port, is it? Let's move you out. Let's get our carrier into port. Didn't mean to do that. Never mind. Okay, that's that. These are all kind of fine. These aren't doing anything. So we'll move them. That can go back to port. This battleship can go onto the line. This one can go onto the line. That one can just stay there guarding that entrance. These are all fine. I think they're on... oh no, they're on quite low supply, so let's send them back for a resupply. What about these guys on this port? These are on okay supply at the moment. That's on 3 supply. Let's send that back as well. That's on 10. We'll put that on there. So we've still got 4 on that, interdicting that. So that's all cool. We want to get Sweden in as quickly as possible. So let's quickly check out the diplomacy to see if anyone's got any chits to put into Sweden. France has got 2, but we're going to be just buying units with France at the moment. Oh yeah, America's got another chit. That must be the one that went forward for Sweden. Sweden's on 45% at the moment, so it's getting there. So there's another chit for that, and that's that. That's fine. That's fine for the diplomacy. So that's kind of France really done, I think. I might come back to it in a second. Let's see now. Oh yeah, Italy. Let's bombard up here first of all. Do a bit of a bombing if we can, if it's not too... Ooh, that's very expensive. We could hit this guy though. We'll hit this guy with our bomber. Why that one's so expensive, I'm not sure. Maybe it's something to do with supply. We'll hit this core with our bombers. This bomber I'm actually going to move because I think it's on low supply in Sardinia, so I'm actually going to move it because it just doesn't seem to be getting its morale up at all, so I'm going to move that over to the mainland up here. We are going to do an attack, 5 damage, 5. It's probably worth going for the port first, I think. Ooh, down to 1. Could be a takedown. Let's get our little vehicle here. Oh, not quite. What a shame. Actually, he's not going to be able to move on there anyway. I was going to say I could try and finish it off with an aircraft, but then I'm going to get... Yeah, no, I won't do that. Let's leave that as is. Down here, let's continue to attack Ancona. Get that leader down a little bit. No, I'm not going to lose points there. Up here, the Germans are doing a bit of a counter-attack into northern Italy, so I'm just going to hold here for now. We'll just reinforce this AT gun that's holding on there. In fact, I should have moved that into there. I'm going to move this leader over to there. So we've got a little bit of a perimeter going on there in northern Italy while we try to get rid of these Germans in the centre here. Over in Greece, we're going to be doing a little bit more of a defensive action. We can't really attack. As you can see, nothing is really in our favour at all over in Greece, so we're going to have to put a bit of a defensive wall up here. And it was mentioned, I think, again by Nick, that we should do a Turkish amphibious assault over here, maybe to Odessa and Constantina, which is a very good point. I have considered that already, and we're going to do a bit of a scout with our Russian. So there's nothing on Odessa and nothing on Constanta at the moment, which means we could get these units onto transports and move them up, but I'm going to get them over to up to full health first. So I'm going to reinforce this guy up to full health. Next turn we'll get them onto a transport maybe and start moving them forward. Not sure. Yeah, we can put this guy on Zogludak and then he could get on a transport when he's ready. Meanwhile over here, yeah, we're going to just put a defensive wall and try to flank these guys because there's all these panzers over here now. This guy needs to retreat because he's in a lot of trouble there. We'll put him back onto that town. We're going to do a bit of a pullback here. I'm going to upgrade this tank. So that's a bit better. And I'm going to just do... We're going to pull back just to stretch there. So if I pull this... Actually, let's... Oh, hang on. We need to upgrade... We need to reinforce this guy. I want to pull this back and pull this one back, really. This guy's really exposed. He's going to die if he's not careful. I can't get him out either. So he's kind of stuck in there unless I pull that back. Pull that one back, pull that one back. Can I get this guy? I can get that one back to there. This guy's an army. We're going to leave that guy out in the open there. See if he can hold on. This one we're going to try to pull back, I think. Yeah, pull this army back into that little gap there. I want to try not to leave anyone adjacent to the enemy because they're going to be in trouble if I do. I'm not sure if I can get this guy out. Oh, actually I can. Put that one there. Oh, I can't. Bugger. He's stuck there. Fuck. Okay. He might die. Everyone else I'm going to leave. He is just going to get... Oh no, he's going to die. I'm sure he is. But I mean, it is what it is. We'll leave him there. We shall reinforce anything over here we can reinforce. Let's think. We're all okay down there. Yep. I'm all happy with that. I think... I'm just going to check the Brits down over here and here before I move on to the Russians. So let's just check, or the Brits, I say, the Commonwealth, I should say, of course. We've got the Indians and some Chinese down here. They did take Burma back, so they're continuing their attack down here. We have got a bomber, but we've got an anti-air gun here we might want to try to deal with. Ooh, 4. That's nice. We'll do a little bit of damage there, first of all. So we'll attack that with our army. No damage. Oh, sorry, yeah, there we go. A bit of damage. And then we've got our Chinese units. 1 damage. We'll do that first. No damage. Come on, Chinese people. And we'll move you... Oh, God, I don't know. We could just... How much reinforced do I get? 2. Or... We're not going to get rid of this AA piece this turn, are we? Let's swap these and just see if we can do any damage here. 2 more. I don't think we're going to do 3 with a 6 level health. I could bomb it. I can't because it's raining. Okay, that's fine. Let's upgrade the fighter to level 2 for the Indians. And I'm just going to reinforce this tank this turn. So we should be able to get rid of that AA piece next turn. And won't do anything too foolish. We're holding on to Singapore nicely. And then down here we did a little bit of a landing. Down here, didn't we? But still can't take these. We've got 2 more to land. I'll remind myself what these are. That's a tank division. That's our HQ. So we'll put the let's think about this. If I move that forward, let's move you forward to there. Just thinking where to put the HQ. The HQ should probably go over there. Yeah, we'll land MacArthur over there. And we'll put our tank division here, I guess. Still difficult to take down. So what have we got here? We've got another, but we need a port for this, so we're not going to get a port this turn. Let's get some more units. Let's get these guys into an amphibious transport, so they'll be good to land next turn as well. And yeah, that's bad weather, that can't attack. We could do some shipping up here as well to help out, but we haven't got any nearby, don't think. What's that? Oh, that's just another unit over there. Anything over here? No. We have got other units which we will use, but I'm just trying to keep the points under control first of all. Right, so that's kind of that for the Brits, I think. Right. Okay, fine. So we'll move on to... Yeah, so we're just going to hold Greece, Turkish amphibious assaults. Thanks to Nick for those comments. And airborne assaults to France, Vichy France, we've done all that. So we're going to head up to Rushkia. Now luckily they didn't attack these guys, so we can reinforce these up now. So they're going to be holding on to Parnu and then perhaps moving down to Riga. But we haven't got a port yet, so we're going to move these guys down. Let's just move that down to there. So that they can maybe try to get down to Riga next turn. And we're going to be trying to hold our position here. I've got a bomber I can use. Where should we attack with our bomber? Should we attack this guy? We're going to take some losses. I might just reinforce my bomber. Yeah, I think it's just going to be a reinforcing. There's not really... Maybe some damage down here. Oh, hold on. There's a plane. Freaking heck. I nearly missed that. Let's attack this plane. Yeah, if you ever get the opportunity just to attack an aircraft, bloody hell, attack an aircraft, for sure. No damage? Are you serious? Right, we're going to attack this plane again. Nice. Okay, we can move this down, I think, as well, onto the road. We'll move our army down to try and take this plane out if we can. Oh, it's on 1 health. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Oh, I could actually attack. Oh, I can't get there. Yeah, that's annoying. I could bomb the bloody thing and hope... I'm going to bomb it. Just see if I can take it out. No, what a shame. Okay, let's reinforce our fighter real quick there. And we're going to reinforce here, I think. I don't think I can really do these damage. No, let's reinforce. So these are going to be up to full strength, I think, next time. So they'll be both armies. They'll be good for hitting back next time. Oh, only 1. Oh, it's on 9 already. Oh, it's on 9 already. Might do a little attack there then. Yeah, we'll do a little attack, take its morale down a little bit. I'm going to bring this core up as well from Leningrad. Did I have any more? I've got a tank, I think, to bring in. And I mustn't forget about that British tank as well. So we've got a tank. Let's put that British tank down before I forget, actually, because I'm going to forget. It's got to go on the home country, so we'll put that down. We'll be able to bring that down to a port pretty soon as well. So we'll put that down. Actually, bloody hell, I've got these guys as well, look. I'm going to put these onto a transport
because we should get Cherbourg next turn, hopefully, so we'll be able to land them. Yeah, so we'll put them onto a transport, and then we can put our tank. Yeah, put that there. And we can put our new tank, Plymouth, so that can get sorted out next turn. Anyway, back to Russia. So we're kind of done up here, I think, all that we can. That's fine. Yep. Okay, and over here. They're only on 7 health. That's worth it for a 3 damage. Ooh, now I'm tempted. Let's swap that for our core back here. No, it's got to be the army, hasn't it? But then they're only on 7 health. I mean, I could swap them for this army, maybe. 2 damage, let's do that. Down to 1 health. I think I've got to take this just to try and get rid of one of the German units. So we'll take that. We are down to 6 health now, so he's vulnerable, but hopefully he'll be okay. I could still swap it for this guy. So at least he's on 7 health, so let's swap that over. I'm going to reinforce the aircraft over here in Russia. Any more attacks? Oh, looking a bit weaker down here. That's on 8 health. We're looking very weak over here on the flank, actually. And I might put my tank there in Razan. So we're just going to be reinforcing our special forces unit here, and this corps, actually I'm tempted to pull back behind the lines. I think I'm going to pull that corps back. That's going to be fine where it is, although I could move it forward. Yeah, I'm going to move that forward just to attack this aircraft. This one we shall attack there, and this guy we shall reinforce because they're only on 5. That we shall leave. That's going to be that for there. Down here we'll start down at the Sevastopol, reinforce as we always do. Ooh, 7, nice. Okay, so that's on good supply now. Now over here I'm going to move, as well as getting some of these onto amphib transports, I'm actually going to try something. We're going to move it. Now we'll leave that core there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this guy off there, move this into there, get it reinforced, and maybe take that over to flank over there and land that over there on an amphibious transport as well. Perhaps reinforce this one. Are we going to use our bomber anywhere this turn? Somewhere it's going to be useful. There maybe. We might be able to do something against that core, so we'll attack there. Oh no interceptors. So we'll reinforce our aircraft. Down here, got to be a little bit careful we don't weaken ourselves too much for a counter. Whoa, 5. Take that. Now, can we get rid of another German unit? I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to get rid of another German unit. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Now then, let's just make sure we are... Ooh, 1 damage there, 1 damage there. Let's do some damage onto this. It's only 5 health. Down to 3. Down to... Ah, what a shame. Do a little attack there. Shall I swap it and have another go with this one maybe? Not going to take it. What a shame. And we shall reinforce this core down here that's next to Rostov. So that's kind of that, I think. I've got a guy here not doing too much, but we'll leave that one for now. We've got our units here that we're trying to push through into the centre. I'm happy to move this army up a little bit. The biggest problem is we haven't got enough leaders, and if we go off the beaten track, i.e. off the roads, our supply might start to struggle. It's still 5 and 6, so I think, yeah, we'll move forward there. And I'm going to do a little attack just to do a little bit more damage to the Germans. Don't take any damage back, so that's good. We've got a core here we can hit with our cavalry, or we could move up towards that Nebelwerfer. We hit this. That's a shame. I thought we'd do better damage there. I'm going to move that down. I'm going to move my tank up just to try and hit this guy again. I'm not going to try and destroy it. I don't think we're going to leave that because I could move this tank up, but I want to get this tank upgraded to a level 3 tank. Excellent. I'm just going to upgrade this garrison because I can. And we might as well upgrade this garrison because we can at the moment as well.
when I think about it. That guy can't be... Oh, he can be reinforced. Okay, let's do that. And I've still got these guys, which can't... Ooh, actually, I could slot them in there. I could move these up for the push through the centre here. Slot these guys down here. Do 2 damage there, 1 damage. We'll do the 1 damage so we don't take any damage back. We'll do a couple of damage there. That's nice. So we're doing a bit of a bulge here. So if we can push this bulge forward, then we could either flank up and cut units off here, or we can flank down and try and cut units off here. We'll have to see how that goes. I'm not sure we've got enough massive units to be able to do that yet, but certainly with here I don't want to push forward. I do want to hold the line here or even pull back, because we want to suck the Germans in to the centre here so we can eventually flank around one side or the other, or even both sides. So that's kind of it, I think, for the Russians. I think for this turn, already 30 minutes in, this is where I was thinking maybe it should be better to do 2 turns, 2 videos for each, so that I can take my time a bit, and then we can do the Chinese or the Pacific theatre. And for this, no, we'll do, I think it's only going to take another 10 minutes, 40 minute. I don't know. It's a long time, but yeah, we'll continue. Let's see over here. Where am I? I'm lost now. Right, let's do the Chinese next. I think over here in China, they don't take too long. They're kind of holding, I think, over in China. So we'll do some attacks if we can without taking too much damage. We'll attack there. That's okay. And we can attack here as well, do another damage. That's that. And upgrade. Yes, we can. So we'll do that. We've got to keep an eye on the points. Start upgrade as many of these units as we can. Gonna elite replace my fighter up there. Here, want to do as much damage as we can to the Japanese, because we are starting to get them under a lot of pressure. Got some defensive artillery going on there. Unfortunately, we'll do a bit of damage there. Oh, down to 4. That's pretty good. Let's do a little attack here. Oh, what a shame, because we can swap, do another attack, 3 damage, come on, and we've still got 1 more we can swap, or maybe this army, because it's a 10-pointer army, we'll swap them over, 2 damage, yeah, nice, another unit down, and we can actually reinforce this guy up to 10, so he's going to be good to go in the next turn, isn't he? And we've got these guys back here, which we can do elite reinforcements. We could swap them. Let's swap these over, so they'll be good to attack again next time as well. Oh, hello. Wonder if there's anything on Yanku. I'm not going to try and find out just yet. Let's reinforce these up to 10, and if they're still there next time we can move them up to have a look at Yanku. So that's that. Oh, nice 3 there. Very nice. So let's swap them out as well. Do another attack. Another 2 damage. Beautiful. And the pullback. Down here. Not so good. We could do a bit of an attack there. Take 1 point down maybe, but no. Not this time. 3 there. We'll do that attack. Nice. Okay. No, not worth it. 1 there. Yeah, he's poked out as well. Although we're poked out here, which is a bit worrying. Oh, I was actually pulling back here, wasn't I? I forgot about that. Yeah, we were pulling our units back here a bit, which I think I need to continue to do. He's an 11, so he's pretty good shape. In fact, this line's looking okay. If we could maybe pull back just to this point, I think would be fine. Yeah, we'll just pull back to there. Can we reinforce? And we can't reinforce this one. We can do a bit of damage maybe. And we shall reinforce our aircraft. Absolutely, we should do that. Okay. We've got a nice unit here, which I'm going to bring down to this area. Put you on the capital. What else? I'm going to pull this one. It's going to be outside. I'm just going to leave that little tank there, I think. I think that's really all I want to do for the Chinese for now. They haven't got enough points to do any research, so that's going to be that. I'm just going to check research for the Russians, and if not, we'll maybe try and buy a unit.
Yeah, we can do research. I'm just wondering whether it might be better just to buy a unit for the. Oh, hold on, we've still got this bloody Russian tank to put down. I'm glad I checked that. Let's put this Russian tank down real quick. So we need it somewhere it's going to be useful. Now down here we're kind of holding. We could put it in here to try and keep this push going through the centre. We're a little bit weak up here near Leningrad perhaps, but again we could put it here to try to push these units. We've got 3 units here that are almost getting cut off because we've got those paratroops. Do you know what? I think we're going to continue our push through the centre here, which is going quite well. So I'm going to put this tank on the road somewhere over here, maybe just there. We'll be able to use that. It's a level 3 as well, so we'll be able to use that next turn hopefully. What else were we doing? We were just checking units when we purchased, maybe purchase another unit for these. Can we get a shock up? We can't actually. We can't even get a shock army, so I might just continue to do research for these guys. We've got 200 points to spend. Production technology is probably a good one to go for, I think. Oh no, hold on. Oh no, we were on full on for advanced tanks and advanced fighters. Yeah, we'll go for production because we're going to be starting to churn out some units soon for the Russians. So that's the Russians kind of really completely done. The Brits, let's just check research for the Brits, and if not, then yeah, we can actually. But again, production's already got 2 ticks. Yeah, there's nothing really we need to do anymore for the Brits. Advanced tanks needs another one, and so does actually. Yeah, advanced tanks could do with another one. We'll do that. Leaves us 188. And long-range aircraft. Yeah, we'll keep the research going for the Brits. That's kind of it for those. Then we've just got the Americans to do. We're already 36 minutes into the video. Oh my god, let's keep going. We've got the Americans to do, and they are making good grounds over here, if I can remember everything. Right, okay, where were we with the Americans? We need to get this guy off of here. Let's start at the back. Nothing over there to move. We need to move these guys. It was mentioned as well, I think, by Nick also. No, it's Cadus, wasn't it? That these are going to be out of supply, which they are. I just need to put them into a port briefly just to resupply them. Got none back there, so I'm just wondering which one to put them into. That's Japanese still. Let's just think where we're going next. We've got this guy on here on Tarawa we need to destroy as well. Actually, if I move this round to here, let's attack this aircraft. Let's attack there. Do it a damage. Can I still land this guy? Oh, I bet I can't bloody land it now. No, I can't. Bugger that. Okay. I can land over here. Is there anything over here? Let's land onto there. Take that out. Don't know if there's anything on this one. There's nothing on there. Okay. So we could just bring this down then and land a good supply or not. I wonder if there's anything over here. We need to scout out these places first. We've got a sub. Is there anything else we can use to scout? We could just scout with our aircraft carrier, I guess. Ah yeah, there's a unit on there. And the supply on this guy is 3. So yeah, we do need to resupply him before we land him, I guess. So we'll send him down to here to do that. This guy will just get resupplied in Hawaii. That's annoying. Oh, we need to get... Actually, if I bring this carrier down here, we can have a go at this aircraft, can't we? Let's bring this carrier down. Oh, shit. I moved it too far, so I can't do that. Whoa. It's because I'm rushing, because I want to get the episode over. I wonder where the rest of their fleet is. Done this down here, haven't I? I think I've done all these. Yeah, I've done these. Don't really know what to do with the Americans at the moment. Let's have a little scout, see if we can see anything over here. Nothing. I guess we need to move forward with our fleet, but also want to leave enough behind to... Oh, this one. Let's attack here with our battleships. Try to bash this guy down a little bit if we can. Okay, tell you what I'm going to do, because we're 39 minutes in now, I'm just going to finish this turn off, just moving the American units around. I'm going to bash away at this guy. We're not going to take him out this turn. That's kind of all I'm going to do. I'm going to start interdicting their line to the American ships so you don't have to watch all the like minutiae of moving the units around. So I'm going to do that and then bring you in for the AI's turn at the beginning of the next turn. So thank you all very much for watching. If you've got any comments on the gameplay at the moment or see anything that I've missed, please do put it in the comments below. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.